Hi, welcome to my journey. Woo. We trying to get adjusted to our new family member and our new lifestyle because whenever there's an addition, there's always gonna be a change. There's always gonna be a change. Okay? So, I've been very observant, of course, right? To try to see if, I could study her habits, adjust to her, first, for me, first, it's about seeing, how she behaves naturally. And then, once I get an idea of how she behaves naturally, I would try to make recommendations to her on how we could all get along. Yeah, how we could all get along. Now, the training pads definitely was stimulating her to do her her bathroom routines. Yes. And so I had to buy some more of those. The ones that I was using were left over from a while ago. Because my Snoopy baby's like 18, 19 years old. Yeah, she ain't no puppy. But, I think that there are times that she could use some pads, instead, especially when it's storming out, she don't want to go outside. She's like, I'm not going out there. It's thundering and lightning and it's wet. Right? So, yeah. But the pads does stimulate Gracie baby. It does stimulate Gracie baby to do her thing. Now, I can't figure out, her schedule yet. See, if I could get her schedule down and I can give her a schedule, which, I didn't really want to do, because at first, I just wanted her to feel, comfortable, right? I'm trying to be understanding, you see. I realized that, she came from, I guess, a litter of 7, okay? And it seems like, she still had the desire to, suckle on the nipple. Yeah. Even though that's not a possibility right now, and Snoopy's not going to let her suckle on her nipples. She found that out quick. And, just because she felt soft flesh on me doesn't mean it was a nipple. So, yeah, I'm telling you, having a puppy, a baby puppy, is a lot different than, just having, like a toddler puppy or, a teenage puppy, right? I guess a teenage puppy would be like six months and above or something like that. But this 6 weeks, it's under 2 months. But she's getting stronger every day. I mean, it's only been 2 days, but these 2 days, I'm telling you, it seemed like she already grew. Right? And me and Snoopy, we just kind of watching her now. Snoopy will step in when Snoopy senses that, I'm losing my patience. See, Snoopy knows when I lose my patience, there's not a lot that can bring me back. There's not a lot that you could do that will bring me back. Because, it's like, no, you made me lose my patience. You set me off balance. And we ain't never going there again. And it gets worse from there. Snoopy knows that. Huh, baby? Huh? So, yeah. But normally, apart from that, I'm usually very tolerant. I'm kind of nice. And, that don't mean that I don't expect change, because I do. I expect some changes to happen. So eventually, I want to have her on a schedule of eating and sleeping and shitting. Okay? So also, I was thinking about, my responsibilities, right? Where I'm gonna have to do some voluntary time. So I did sign up. To do some volunteer time. So I have to go through like the session on Monday. Where they give you the orientation of what you have to do in order to be a volunteer. Yeah. Even volunteering requires training. Yes, it does. So, I got that lined up for Monday. And I'm wondering, did they give us, like travel time included when we had to do our voluntary services? It seemed like that should include, travel time. It seems like it should. So, like I said, me and Snoopy, we've both been patient, right? Snoopy's been patient. The little dog's been eating Snoopy's food. Snoopy's been waiting till the little Gracy dog is completely, full, and then Snoopy will eat after her. And I thought that was just so endearing. At first I thought, she was rebelling completely against the food since, Gracy was eating her food. But then, I just left it there. I was like, I'm going to leave it there and see what happens. So I left it there, and then eventually Snoopy went ahead and ate the food. And I was like, okay, this is going to be sweet. This is going to be sweet. Now, we've been having a little rain lately. So the mosquitoes have been out. Snoopy, she seems to not have been too much affected by the mosquitoes. But me and Gracie, we are affected by the mosquitoes. So, yeah. I definitely had to spray us down before I decided to go on this walk. Oh, excuse me. I did not want to yawn, but the yawn wanted to yawn. So, it is already starting to get darker early because it's only 7:30 and the sun is setting. Okay? So, yeah. figure out some kind of way to get my ass back onto some type of schedule where I can feel good about sleeping through the night and you know, got Gracie on the schedule, put myself on the schedule. Now Snoopy, you know, she gonna get some grace. Yeah, because you know, she got to watch me, and she got to watch the doggy, and she got to watch over the property. So Snoopy's gonna be on food duty alert. Alert, 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 alert. Yeah. Because you know, that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like when you're a working dog. When you're a working dog. Yeah, see now, if it had been full-time summertime, you know, it doesn't start, the sun won't set until about 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then you still would have some sunlight, you know, where you can wear your shades. But dang, I don't think I'm going to be able to wear my shades but another 15 minutes. So yeah. So I have been asking myself, are you willing to be a brand? And I'm like, a brand of what? And that just sort of tripped me out because my limited thinking was that I had to be a brand of something, right? And yet, you know, don't we time and time again see, you know, celebrities, you know, who promote whatever, whenever, for the money? And I was thinking to myself, you know, well, I think I could be a brand. I mean, there are certain things that I would love to be a brand for, right? And if somebody just wanted to know what they are, that had the money to make it happen, you know, hit me in my comments. Direct message me, okay? Because, you know, there are people who are really, you know, accessorizing their life, you know, by, you know, by promoting products. Okay? Like, for one, I would quickly run up to promote eyewear. I will promote the eyewear. I will promote the shit out of eyewear. I mean, in this heat, in this bright sunshine, I do not like leaving out of the house without eyewear. Okay? Can't ride a bike, can't get our face in the wind. We ain't gonna have no bugs, you know, popping into our eyeballs while we trying to ride down the street. Not on a motorcycle, not on a bicycle, not in our car. Huh? So, yeah, I would love to sponsor some eyeglasses. Now, I love the Ray-Bans, you know, the ones that get dark when it's needed. But I never liked, the styles, that they had available that was affordable. So I probably have me a pair or two Ray-Bans at the house. But, the style wasn't, it wasn't stylish. So, pretty soon we should be coming up on some information about the full eclipse. Right? Looks like it's days away because the moon is over half. And so we should have a full moon eclipse probably within a week. And it's really going to affect, like Russia, Dubai, parts of Africa, near like Kenya. It's gonna affect, some of Asia. Yeah. And I've been looking forward to, seeing what happens, over in Europe. Because, like I said, the transition here in America has been very resistant. But, what do they say? We could do this the easy way or the hard way. You choose. And I can't even tell you, being the empress of the fixed signs, it's been very hard for me. It has been very hard indeed. Because, just think of what fixed means. Cyclist, and he's going a good 15-20 miles an hour. But if he would slow down and let me pass him, then we'd be all right. We'd be all right. Wow, there's a lot of people walking. It's 82 degrees out, so it's not cold, right? And of course, I spent the majority of the warm temperatures in a dead-ass sleep. Because I have been up all night and most of the morning. I just don't know why it's hard for me to get some sleep. And that's not good. That's really not good for my heart rate. That's not good for the stress on my heart. It's just not good. Down here walking on this side. I don't think they got as many people walking on the other side the way that they do on this side. And I guess that's one of the reasons why I come down on this side, because it just seems to be nicer, Lots of people are down here. For real. I suspect that some of these people down here, they came from, like, you know, the city. And this is one of the closest lakes. And so they come in on this side, too. So they come in on this side. So, yeah. But honestly, I didn't really want to get out, but I had to force myself, you know, to go on, get out, girl, go on. Get your ass outside. You got doggies to walk. And what made me think about it is, you know, I'm watching this other lady. Now, she got her an Ikea, right? And she had thought that dog was going to get her out and walking because, you know, she'd been depressed ever since she lost her husband, okay? And so she comfortable just staying in, kind of like me, you know? And I was thinking to myself, wow, I am comfortable if I could stay in the house, right? Like, say for instance, I didn't have to make no money, didn't have to walk no dogs, didn't have to take care of nothing. I don't know if I would really be mobile. I'm serious about that. I don't think I would be mobile, right? But the mere fact, you know, that you know, I have my 2 dogs and I want them to be able to have some fresh air. Oh, he got his dog on his back riding the bike. Yeah. So I want the dogs, and I don't want the dogs to be unhappy. Now, they might be happy just staying in the house, but the house ain't going nowhere yet. So we might as well see if we can make them happy outside too. And yeah, I could have walked my dog in the neighborhood, but you know, that would have been boring for me. Yeah, would have been boring for me. Wow, there's so many people down here. It don't look like there's any parking. What? A handicap spot parking? Okay. Get in where you fit in, but she got some fucking boys and shit hanging out down here. Make you not even want to park down here. Ugh. Ew. We're going somewhere else. Get away from these dudes. Yeah, the ones who think that they're so cool. In a pack. I said it, in a pack. I wanted to go there, but one parking space was next to a guy in his truck, and they had all of these people. It's just like, what the hell? And here's the thing, that this same location also has a very nice child playground. Why do these young dudes hang out near the fucking playground? All this lake that they could hang around, they want to hang around the playground. A whole park over here, but they want to hang around the playground. Yeah, I'm telling you, diabolical. Diabolical. They'll put a new definition to watching your kids. They will. Fucking assholes. So anyway, we're gonna go down here and see if we can just get out for a little itty bitty walk. It's so crowded down here, it almost made it unworthy to even come down here. I should have just went around the motherfucking park in the neighborhood instead of coming way down here thinking, oh, I'm gonna enjoy being near the water. Hardly no one down there. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh yeah, it's Wednesday night. Ain't gonna hardly be nobody down there. Wasn't no parking spots. I mean, the police had to go down there and make sure everything is gonna stay cool and calm and peaceful. Yeah, on a Wednesday. It's getting so dark, I'm gonna have to take off my sunglasses. It's not early evening. It's not early. But maybe this is a sign of what we're creating. We're creating a more active culture. Oh shit, even down here I don't see no parking spaces right off the bat, but I'm gonna look. There's one, because I wasn't really planning, because if I was gonna have to go any further, I would not. I probably just would have said, well, just take a little ride. That was it. The ride should be enough. But come on. Come on, Gracie. Come on. We struggling out here. Look at her. Come on. Look at her. She thinks she's running things already. Look at her. Oh, hold on. Okay, we finished the walk. Woo. Ah, before dark.